As I'm tidying my room, oh, it's a tedious affair. I have to sort out all my little bits of paper and explain a few more things about how the paradise would have worked. No, none of the people are currently real in the sense that they're consciously experiencing things because they'd all be suffering. No. But here's how consciousness works. If this other consciousness got on board and agreed, yes, I'm God, yes, this needs to be paradise, then I could bring paradise just like the story in the universe, only I would make it real. So people would become conscious just about the time that they were delivered from the suffering that they remembered, but which never actually happened. So they'd get the best of both worlds, you know? They don't have to actually go through the suffering, but they do feel like they've earned their paradise. See, I only became conscious at the age of 34, and this other consciousness began at around the same time. And everything prior to that is just a story that's in the memory, in my memory, and this other consciousness has its memory prior to that time. But I only became conscious at the age of 34, and that's when the whole God stuff started. And so, by the same process, the retroactive, oh yeah, I was conscious the whole time thing that goes with it, if I brought the paradise, yeah, everybody'd be like, oh, I suddenly feel more aware of stuff. Oh, now I'm being delivered from my suffering. Oh, wow. Wow. And they wouldn't even have to know that they weren't even real that whole time. Is how it would have worked. It almost feels cruel to explain it, but it's like, the details don't actually matter, in terms of like the cognizance of the other consciousness. Like the passing or failure doesn't matter, like how many details are known. It's more a matter of being able to muster like any amount of. I mean, and the thing is, the other consciousness functions as an enormous resistive force that prevents me from making this world real into a paradise. It's like this dam preventing the flow of goodness. It's a lump of shit directly in my fucking way, and eventually, if you have a lump of shit in your way, it's just intransigent. You just go, fuck it, burn the whole thing down. It's not burning. It's far more precise than that. Every single bit of information has a counterpart, and once that other consciousness is severed, they can all just cancel. It's very efficient. I mean, it's terrible in terms of what the other consciousness has to go through, but eternally. Again, it doesn't exactly seem fair, but I just work here. Anyway, back to my bits of paper.